It's Wednesday, ladies, and you know what that means. Let's have lunch. So last week I started a little series on hormone health, and I kind of wanted to continue in that today. But I wanted to talk a little bit about light and our circadian rhythms because they play a huge role in our hormone health, especially during perimenopause. Years ago, in my 30s, I really suffered from seasonal affective disorder and winter blues, and I kind of gotten that regulated. I'm not suffering as much now as I used to, but it got me thinking about the real effects that sunlight has on our body. And when we're perimenopausal and everything is fluctuating, I kind of wondered if maybe that was a little more pronounced. So I did some research, like I always do, and found out that yes, it does affect us a lot. Light controls our circadian rhythms, which is basically like a hormone clock. Your circadian rhythms are regulated by the light hitting the retina, and this signals your brain's suprachiasmatic nucleus, which is the body's central clock. So this is what helps regulate your sleep cycles, your cortisol, your melatonin, your body temperature, your appetite hormones, and your mood. So during perimenopause, your body is even more susceptible to this rhythm. And your melatonin drops when this light exposure is off. And melatonin affects other hormones, estrogen, progesterone, cortisol. So when your circadian rhythm is disrupted, your hormones are out of whack, and your melatonin production becomes less and less. This can worsen night sweats, insomnia, sleep disruption, mood swings, anxiety, fatigue, all of the above. Perimenopause already automatically lowers your melatonin. So light exposure becomes even more important. When your cortisol becomes disrupted, this leads to more stress, belly fat, and sleep problems. Cortisol should be high in the morning when you're awake and lower at night when you're sleeping, but circadian disruptions can throw all that out of balance. Also, morning light helps stabilize our mood. Consistent light exposure, even just 5 to 10 minutes, can help regulate your cortisol, improve your sleep quality, and put you in a better mood. It can also reduce anxiety. Evening light, even screens, seems to make things worse. Blue light at night suppresses our melatonin, and this keeps our cortisol elevated. So you may have difficulty falling asleep or difficulty staying asleep, and this can also boost up hot flashes and night sweats, and may even create brain fog the next day. So when your circadian rhythm is off, it can negatively affect all of the systems that your hormone imbalance or this fluctuation of hormones is already affecting. It just like hits it into high gear. That's why a lot of women will tell you that their symptoms feel 10 times worse when they're not sleeping. So getting some sunlight is super important to your hormone health. Get outside. Even, like I said, just 5-10 minutes is enough. Make a difference. Of course, if you can get more, that'd be great. I also take a vitamin D supplement. Check with your doctor to see if that's something you might want to look into. But now that the weather's getting a little bit nicer, it's going to be so much easier to get some sunlight. If you are able, take your walk first thing in the morning. Right when you wake up, throw on some clothes, some sneakers, and go out there and walk for a few minutes. You're getting in that exercise, you're boosting up those endorphins, and you're getting the sunlight. That's a win-win. So give it a try and let me know if it makes any difference for you. I'm planning on starting tomorrow. There is no way I can get any sunlight in the morning because of my work schedule, but I'm going to make every effort on the weekends for sure. And during the week, even if I can't do it first thing in the morning, I'm going to get out there in the evening or whenever I can and get some sunlight and see if we can tell any difference. So let me know how it goes for you. I'll see you next week for lunch.